Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's review is going to be about This My Heart Tarot limited edition from Liminal 11 and Isabella Rotman. Let me read a little bit of the description that you can find on the website that I'm gonna link below. Okay, so selling thousands of copies after exploding, on Kickstarter, Isabella Rotman has created a deeply personal tarot deck that accurately and adoringly reflects her world. Complicated and rich, queer and diverse, this My Heart Tarot moves beyond a modern reimagining of Arthur Waite and Pamela Smith's historic deck and is a loving portrait of the rich tapestry of Isabella's life. Many cards are crafted from portraits of Isabella's friends and family, ensuring everyone gets the spotlight in magical spaces. This My Heart Tarot is immediately accessible for those starting on their tarot journey and is a perfect addition to any rebellious witch collection. Now imagined into this stunning special edition with the unique Liminal 11 touch. What's included? This My Heart Tarot deck, 79 cards with stunning iridescent foil gilding, a detailed guidebook containing cards descriptions, tarot spreads, and explanation of how to read tarot by Isabella Rotman, including a special foreword from the author, tarot reader, and witch Melissa Sinova. Exclusive bonus oracle deck. This might help oracle, featuring 34 cards with blue folded fronts. This deck is a deeper exploration of the tarot symbolism that Isabella loves. Stunning box, I'm skipping a little bit. A stunning box with holographic foil details, an exclusive This My Heart Tarot journal, a certificate of authenticity, with a limited number inside by Isabella Rotman. This My Heart Tarot Soft Cotton Illustrated scarf, and after there's the what's it called? Wow, the measurements and a description of the author. Again, I'll list it down below. But that's the front of the box. Obviously, I'm blocking information, important information. The number is at the back. Oops, there. So let's open her up. Okay, literally received it today. Open it today. It rarely happens. Maybe because I haven't received a deck in a little minute. But let's see. Received nor filmed. Just to be careful. But I'm usually careful, but like now I'm extremely careful. Okay, oh my god, I'm like a little kid. I'm very extremely careful because obviously I'm gonna keep that box really enough to get rid of it, but it's too beautiful to throw away. So that's how it looks. I don't even know how to show this to y'all. Damn, the packaging is so freaking extra and I love it. Especially for the price. It's are really expensive. So we're gonna get her out. That's the packaging, that's how it looks. We're gonna put that away. And that's the real deal. Okay, that's what we're gonna take a look at today. It's so gorgeous. I've been eyeing this deck for such a long time, for like 2 years. And funny enough, they made it, when I saw that they made a special edition, I was like, sis, I cannot miss out on that. And I was so glad I didn't buy the previous version. So you can't really see it because it's holographic, but it says, I'm going to try to show it. Most things in life are worth doing, my heart. Ooh. Okay. Now let's open her up. Okay, I think we've all been waiting for that. I don't know if I'm gonna talk much on this one. Like I say that, and we're already like 6 minutes in, more or less, and I still haven't shown anything much. But if you've been watching me for a while, you know what I mean by that. Okay. Sorry for the angles because this is huge. Okay, I'm gonna try to my best to show everything properly, but that's her in all the glory. How do you open that? Oh my god, this is so, like, it feels so, how can I put it, like personal. I don't know, like I feel special. I don't know, but this is a signed card. I hereby certify that this is a copy of this My Heart Tarot deck, limited to 2,000 copies. This is signed, the number is 729 out of 2,000. The tarot card, I was going to use it, but I'm too lazy to change the actual tarot cards that we have now, so we're just gonna deal with that. I'm so sorry, y'all, but let's open it up. It's quite small compared to the ones that I have from Studio Artemy. They're like almost a third of the size of the one that I currently have. Okay, but again, the measurements are on the website if you are curious. But this is quite small from all the ones that I have, compared to all the other ones that I have. I don't have only one from Studio Artemy, but this is really pretty small, but it doesn't really matter as long as it's pretty big. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty big, but compared to the other ones that I have, like, this is no comparison. But it's big enough to do, like, I don't know if you know those spreads, but like if you want to do like a wheel read, a real spread, you would 100% be able to do that with it. So well, aka a 10 card spread, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. So this is a tarot journal. This is the additional tarot card that they had it in this version. This journal belongs to reading the tarot is a reflective work. With every card we draw, we pull back the veil and gaze inward. I encourage you to record your readings and your thoughts and feelings about them in this book. Let the introspective spirit of the High Priestess guide you. The magic is in the interpretation, and what you do with it, Isabella. So the date, the query, the spread, interpretation. And there's little drawings. How many pages? It's the same thing all along. Oh, the last page. There are 43 pages. Okay. So next, which one should we start with? Okay, let's not play around. Let's go with the real deal. Okay. This Might Hurt Tarot deck by Isabella Rotman. This is how it looks. Well, I haven't seen that yet. I've seen so many peek on it on Instagram from other people, but I try not to watch too much reviews on it, so I can have a full honest review for myself, not even for the video, for myself here. Okay, so this My Heart Tarot is a modern deck in the Rider-Waite-Smith tradition, keeping time-honored symbolism and imaginary but losing the medieval context. This deck is designed to be easy to read and highly relatable. Images are modernized, diversity is embraced, and queerness is lovingly acknowledged. Okay, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, and the straight card is on top of it. You know I'm a Leo, and you already know how I feel about that. Okay, love that the straight card is on the box, as it resonates with this My Heart here, the meaning behind the deck here, the Death card, the Empress, the World, the Devil. That's how it looks on the back, and the beauty inside it looks like that. Sorry, I haven't filmed a review in a long time, and you can tell. I'll try my best. Keep up with me. Okay, that's how it looks inside. Oh my god. That's the back. Reversibles. Let's go take a look at the booklet. It's pretty goddamn thick. Oh my gosh, that's how it looks inside. It's pretty goddamn thick, y'all. This My Heart guidebook. So the contents: forward, introduction, card descriptions, how to read tarot, tarot spread, special thanks. So there are in total 37 pages if you don't count those drawings at the end. Here, 137. So let's take a quick look at it. Forward, introduction, on gender and tarot, the major arcana. So okay, so there's a card and then there's a description. Let's see for the minors. Is there a reverse meaning? No. Let's see for the minors. The minor arcana, description of what it is. So one's description of each suit. Interesting. Whoa, okay, there's a description of the numbers. Not a lot of people do that, so like that. Court cards, pages, knights, literally describes every single not court card, but like every single group of cards, if it makes sense. Well, yes, there are court cards, but they're not all court cards. I don't know like how to name them, so that's how the minors are described. Well, there's the title of the card, and then there's a title for the script for that describes the card. So Ace of Wands, the green light. Two of Wands, the travel card. Queen of Wands, Our Lady of Creativity. Three of Cups, the Party with Friends card. The Page of Cups, student of inspiration. Five of Swords, you won, but you were a jerk about it. Damn. Seven of Pentacles, take a contemplative break. Queen of Pentacles, Our Lady who has it all. And King of Pentacles, leadership through abundance. How to read tarot, performing a reading. Reverse, okay, there's a reverse card meaning, but there's not a reverse subscription here. Let me see. Yeah, no, there's no reverse meaning here, but there is a reverse explanation here. Okay, if you like to read reverse, your tower spreads. Past, present, future, current situation, obstacle, advice, intuitive, 3 card reading, cycle, revealing spread, path to the world spread, and special thanks. Bibliography, recommended source resources. Okay, pause if you want to read that. Okay, so let's get to the real deal. Okay, let's go. Let me take this plastic off. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all the how shimmery it is. Hold on. I don't know. Let me hold this up for a second. Okay, the back. Okay, so let's get to it. I've been saying that for so long. I know, y'all. Okay, so let's go. They're kind of sneaking together. So if that's what if you hear something, that's what you hear. This Eurofant is gorgeous. The Lovers, the Chariot, the beautiful, gorgeous String card. One of my favorite cards, or the cards that I see myself in tarot, along with the Queen of Swords, wow, Queen of Wands, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice, the Hanged Man, the Death card. This gotta be the most gorgeous Death card I've seen. No cap. And I'm not really attracted to the Death card for no particular reason, okay? Temperance. This Devil is gorgeous as well. Don't know why I'm attracted to those cards in this deck. Well, maybe, well, it makes sense with the This Might Hurt here, as this deck is all about healing. Whoa, this tower is gorgeous. I'm attracted to all the destructive cards, and it's just laughable to me. The Tower. Ooh, the story is beautiful. The Moon. This moon is gorgeous, literally, this moon. Like, I can't stop staring at it. The Sun. The Judgment. The World. Now to the Wands. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. The Four of Wands. Interesting that there isn't humans in this, but rather rabbits, leopard, rabbits. Okay, and the first word that came in my mind when I saw this was like, I heard prosperity, and I was like, oh shit, okay, maybe that was not like everybody, like channels differently, everybody perceives things differently, but I'm like, oh shit, this is actually pretty creative here, and I like that. The Five of Wands. Yeah, well, continuing the Four of Wands, rather than seeing people getting married, it's just rabbits, which is an opening to view the card in another perspective other than just marriage or a union, but also prosperity in a more general sense here. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. This is interesting because usually the Seven of Wands, you just see somebody, yeah, like somebody being attacked. But in this Seven of Wands, you see somebody being attacked, but they're not being submissive to the attack here. They are attacking right back. You give me the energy, I'll give you that same energy back. And this is interesting because usually the Seven of Wands is just somebody being attacked, but here it's like, nope, I'm being attacked, I'm blocking that energy. And I love that. I actually love that. The Eight of Wands. Oh girl, I resonate with Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Girl, the struggle is real, and I feel it, and I resonate with it. Ten of Wands. Holy guacamole. You know, that's this little bird on top of all those bricks, all those bricks, whatever, is making me like reminds me of the universe's humor, like, haha, bitch, you have that much on your way, you deal with it, you're on the right path. Okay, yeah, but don't you see that I'm struggling? Like, what are you doing here? Like, you're not helping me. How you're adding weight, although you're small as shit, but like you're still not helping. Okay, so go about your business. Like, I feel like this reminds me of the universe pettiness, petty humor here. But again, everybody sees things differently, but that's funny to me here. Page of Wands, because that's my connection with the universe here. Page of Wands. Ooh, I love this Nine of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. King. Ooh, King of Wands. Okay, I like that. Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Ooh, interesting. Four of Cups. This time around, they're meditating. Usually, the person with the Four of Wands is just pissed, unhappy, has their arm crossed. But in this one, they're getting an offer, but they're meditating about it. Or they are either meditating about it. Well, my perception of the card, either they're meditating about making this decision, accepting the decision or not, or, you know, they got an aggressive type of situation and they're trying to, you know, recenter about this bad encounter. That's my view on it. Oh, it's like this offer pissed me off, but instead of like giving that energy back, I'm gonna reflect on myself. I'm gonna meditate on it. I'm gonna reflect as to why and wonder why I attracted this bad juju, this bad energy, and I'm gonna meditate on it, or just meditating whether they should be making the decision rather than right away being unhappy about the offer that is being proposed to them. Um, and just yet refusing right away. I love this. Five of Cups. Well, interesting. Those five, like usually this is like the normal depiction of the right away depiction of the Five of Cups, but I love how they hide it as if they were candles here. Okay, usually those two cups are standing as well, but I love as they're lit here. Interesting. Love that. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Yeah, are the eight other cups usually standing? I don't remember how they're presented in a right away, but this is just saying that some are standing up and some are broken. I think they're all standing up. So interesting here that they're broken. Nine of Cups. Ten of Cups. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. Onto the swords. Ace of Swords. I actually love that. Ooh, I love that. I love how there is a crown of flowers on top of the swords, surrounding the sword, because my depiction of the sword is like truth, but it could be a harsh truth. It could be the truth that you need, but not necessarily want to hear. So you may cut deep, but it's necessary. And I love that there's flower because it's like, yes, it hurts, but it's for your highest good, and that's how I view it with this flower. But hey, Two Swords. Wait. Three of Swords. Four Swords. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Four Swords. Five of Swords. Oops. Six of Swords. Is that a snake? Wait a minute. Is that a snake? I think it is. Interesting. At the same, it looks like a snake, but at the same time, I feel like they left it like that on purpose for people to interpret it their own way. Somebody could say that this is totally different. It could be a red string. It could be a snake. It could be so many different things. And it's kind of bothering me because I feel like it's like it's snake, but at the same time, it's not. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I just got my take on it. Okay, Seven of Swords. Wait a minute. Okay. Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. Funny enough, this card is gorgeous. Okay, the deck in itself is gorgeous, but this card is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, Ten of Swords. This is actually a great depiction of the Ten of Swords, I'm not gonna lie. Although it's pretty, like, usually I feel like the sun raising the blood is like an additional, it's like a great depiction of like the core meaning of the Ten of Swords here. It's like they're basking in the sun, but like they're trying to ignore the pain, but the pain is still there. But oh, let me take a little time, but it's like, sis. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Oops, sorry. Okay, interesting. Why is the hand like that? Queen of Swords. Is that her telling like, hey, calm? I can mean so many different things. King of Swords. Now onto the Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Oh, this Three of Pentacles is gorgeous. Interesting. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Interesting. I just see that all the time, but literally, like, I'm looking at the cards and I'm like already trying to get to the meaning behind what that means for me. So that's why, like, I'm like, interesting, because like, oh, okay, that's what it means for me. Six of Pentacles. Well, interesting that there's a balance in the Justice card here. Oh, okay, so my take on this is like, yes, I was gonna say give and take, yeah, basically, but not what I was intended to say. Intended to say here, it's like, yes, be generous, but with moderation, okay? Don't outgive yourself, don't outsource yourself. Yes, you can help others whenever you can, but put your boundaries up, okay? Don't let people take advantage of you, but help whenever you can. You're in measure, well, you're capable of helping others, but in moderation, okay? And make sure you fill your own cup first before you help others, and make sure that you get at least a little bit of reciprocity. And if you don't, you don't. But yes, like, don't be out there helping others in order to get something back. But if in the case you are being kind to others and you're not getting that reciprocity, know when to stop, know when to put that boundaries, know when to, when it's time to let it go, and know that you deserve better. Okay, I love this. Son of Pentacles. Interesting that usually the Seven of Pentacles, the tree is on the grass, but here it's up there. And I love that. For you to like see what I mean by that, or get your own meaning, okay, with that explanation that I just gave. 8 of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Gorgeous. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. I love how they were in the form. I like that. I actually liked it. Queen of Pentacles. A lot of the queen and queens have a crown on top of their head. It's a little details, I'm telling you. King of Pentacles. This ram is gorgeous. Is that a form as well behind? I'm not sure. But grapes, flowers, a crown, and a cup of wine. Okay, I don't know. Is it the King of Pentacles, or that always has a drink? There's always a king in whatever deck that has a drink for whatever reason. Not necessarily the King of Pentacles, but I've noticed that here. Okay, I think another deck that I have is the King of Cups, I think. Obviously, it's the King of Cups, but there's always a king that has the cup. It's hilarious to me. I don't know why. And the last but not least card here, it's a national card. Let's actually read it. We're gonna do a size comparison. We're gonna shuffle it. We're gonna pick a few cards. We're gonna do a meaning reading, and we're gonna do a size comparison. And then I'm just realizing that we're halfway through, that I have the oracle to see. I was so focused on this deck, like I'm so immersed on it. Okay, but okay, let's keep going. Let's see how it shuffles. Oh, wow, the Queen of Wands came out. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Like I said, didn't I say that universe has a petty sense of humor? Very petty, and it found the reverse, y'all. Okay, well, it shuffles pretty great. Like, it's kind of brand new, and I think this is going to be a little bit tricky to shuffle with, because there's very like shimmery, therefore there's slip. It's very easy for them to slip, as you could see in the beginning. So it's gonna get me a little bit of using. I think I'm gonna have to like break in this deck, because so far they're very like stiff and they're very slippery, I feel like. Well, it all depends on how you use them, but yeah, I don't like when they're too rough either way. But like, I think that's my first deck where the cards are like shimmer like that, so I'm gonna have to get used to it. But it all depends on your preference. They're not sharp, it's just very slippery. Now let's do a size comparison. Okay, let me actually shuffle. Wow. Hand over and I'm not gonna throw shuffle with these, like I always say, although most of the time I do end up, but a lot of the decks I don't. It depends here. I don't know if I will with this one. Oh, we have a jumper here. Ooh, the tiara yet wanted to come out. Okay, can we get a minor arcana? Can we get a minor arcana? Can we get a minor arcana? Which card wants to be read? King of Pentacles. Okay, that's on a minor arcana. Please give me a minor arcana. The Magician, the High Priestess. We're gonna do a mini reading here. Just something is moving forward. Okay, things are going places. Things are moving forward. Okay. Prosperity is happening, alignment is happening, a new beginning is on the reason, and you can feel it. It is what you wished for, it is what you wanted, it is something you manifested, and you can feel it in the energy around you, or you're gonna get a sign soon enough. Cancer energy, Aries energy, Cancer energy, Virgo energy here. Prosperity is right around the corner here. Could be with a wine company, alcohol beverage company, something along those lines, or something that's going to be celebrated through a cup of wine, a glass of wine. For some of you, this isn't just a stick cup, so there could be something specific for someone. Somebody drinks their wine in a cup rather than in a glass. I'm not saying you're ghetto, like I'm just reading the energy, and it is what it is. Okay, you drink your shit however you drink it, and I'm just saying that is super specific, because I'm really iron about the details, and it just is that. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, I'm a Leo, I'm pretty straightforward, so it may come as harsh, but that's not the intent here. 5 of Wands. This is something you fought for, or it's something a lot of people want. You want what a lot of people want. Yes, it's super general, but this is something, I'm saying this in the sense that you fought, you went to hell and back for that. Like, you literally fought people. Like, people have blatantly, like, you have been in fights. Not literal, but like, you've been competing with other people that wanted the same thing. It's like you're finally having, like, it's like, yes, I want this competition, even though it was in my head. You had people looking you up and down. It's like, what is this bitch doing here? Like, I'm getting this is for me, this was meant for me. No, well, only it was meant for you, but you didn't just get in. It was just not given, handed to you. You worked for that shit, you fought for that shit, and that's why it's well deserved. You're finally seeing the repercussion, not the repercussion, you finally see the result of something you've been working hard towards, and you had people, something that other people wanted to latch on, but you're the final winner here. Okay, and people are mad that you have it. Okay, High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like you know what I'm talking about. Something you've been manifesting here. 4 of Cups. You've been meditating on this offer here. It's like, whoa, like, is this me, for me, truly for me, or am I tripping? Do I truly want this or not? Here you had a lot of like battles, mental battles, whether this was right for you or not, and whether you were worth this offer or not, but you manifested that shit here, and you deserve it. This is what you want, this is what you wish for. So take this offer and unapologetically, because sis, if you don't take it, somebody else will, and unapologetically. Okay, but what's meant to be yours shall never pass you by. You have a lot of anxiety about what you want, and when it's given to you, you're like, oh shit, I don't know if I want it, or I don't know if I deserve it. Yes, you do, sis. And let other people tell you otherwise. You want that shit, you deserve that shit. Okay, you fucking work, you fought for that shit, so take that shit, because somebody else will if you don't. Okay, now let's do card comparison, and we're gonna read the cards, and we're gonna move to the this might help. Okay, so first with an oracle, this is the Spirit Animals oracle from Colette something. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. But again, I'm going to list the cards, the decks down below like I always do. This is an oracle, so obviously it's going to be, there's got to be huge size difference. Now with the Fortuna deck, Amethyst Emerald, again, I'm going to list down below the version here. It's from Studio Arthur. It's a little bit smaller here. And I have small hands, and I can shuffle pretty easily with both of those those cards. Okay, so just an indicator here, because it seems that it's way bigger, but I can still shuffle very easily with this deck. Okay, even though it may seem way bigger, and I have small hands, so well, it also depends on your preference, but they shuffle really great. But and the Cosmic Cycles Tarot kind of seems bigger, no? Yeah, a little bit bigger. Kind of the same, kinda. These ones, like I said, for example, those ones I have a velvety finish, I have a rose petal finish, and it's so smooth. Compared to this one, which is more slippery, but it doesn't make it less pleasant to shuffle with. I'm just saying that they might slip a lot. That's what I mean by that. So if you're not a big fan of that, then you might reconsider the purchasing this version here. That's what I'm saying, because there's so many different decks. Okay, so many different preferences. So yeah, I know. So let's see the Chariot. Damn, she's such a boss that she has not one, but two motorcycles. I didn't notice. Oh shit, I noticed, but I didn't notice. I didn't realize. If it makes sense. There is absolutely no way she can move forward safely. She's literally standing on the seats, and her hands aren't even on the throttle. Despite this, the chariot is about swift, confident movement. How does she do it? A two-horse vehicle requires control over both driving forces. If the motorcycles move in the same direction, then the chariot moves swiftly. If they do not, it can move at all. Throughout the major arcana, the chariot, Hierophant, Lovers, and High Priestess, we see a triangle motif in which two side-by-side elements represent a duality. The top center element represents a mediating force. Example, the pillar and the veil behind the High Priestess. The chariot's mediating force is willpower. If this card comes for you, then it's time to find some balance between your badass self and your softer side. You have the ability to hold together contradictory forces and charge towards your goal. The chariot is about victory through strength of will. After all, give yourself a pep talk, put on your armor, and accelerate full throttle. Don't feel confident? Fake it till you do. As long as you are acting with determination and balance, you will surely succeed. See? I didn't even read the card, and this is double confirmation for someone. Confidence is the key here. You wanted something, you fought for that shit, and that is another statement. How much you work hard to have that, and now that it's given to you, you don't believe that you deserve it. Sis, fake it till you make it. You don't believe you can have it, but you want that shit. Fake it till you make it. Okay, you're gonna have that shit, but when it comes, how you feel is the most more important when it comes, because yes, you did all that, but if it comes and you don't take it, what was it all for? Right? You need to know that you deserve it, because what did you do all this time for? What did you put this work towards for? To have this thing. So take it, okay? And you need to believe that you deserve it in order to take it, or in order to fully grasp the not a miracle, but like fully grasp the manifestation and fully enjoy it. Okay, next, the five. We're just gonna read the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands. Let me show you the King of Pentacles. If you want to read it for yourself, then feel free to do so. King of Pentacles. Sorry. Okay, so let's read the 5 of Wands. The Pointless Conflict card. Interesting, okay? Pointless. Interesting. The 5 of Wands is a card of conflict. This is a fight, not an heroic battle. So I chose to draw dogs fighting over sticks. What's more important to notice about the Five of Wands is that no one is really getting hurt. There is no blood or grave injury. It's a pointless, low stakes conflict that leaves everyone bruised. When the Five of Wands pops up, you can expect little to go right for you. I often find myself describing a pain in the ass morning of missing my bus, stubbing my toe, and being harassed by strangers as a Five of Wands kind of day. This card can also suggest that certain groups of people don't work well together or aren't working well together right now. This card tells us that these conflicts are not worth it, ultimately do not matter, and aren't doing you any good. Whether this is a conflict with real stakes or a pointless slap fight, it's annoying and it's getting in your way. Distance yourself from it or let it go. Choose not to care so much if you can. So interesting that it's saying it's a pointless fight, because I literally said that I saw that it was not like a literal fight, but it's more so competing here. But here it's saying that yes, it's competition. There's always going to be competition. So for your highest good, ignore it. Don't mind to it. Don't pay mind to it. That may be what's blocking you from thinking this over, because it's like, oh, this person like work harder than I did, so they deserve it more. No. What's meant to be yours should never pass you by. This was offered to you for a reason. Don't care about them, because they would never care about you. Had they had this offer, they would just take it and that would be it. So why are you considering other people who would never consider you twice? Okay, not even once. So that's the take here. Okay, and don't pay mind to those people. Don't fuel those people's reasoning here. Don't give those people a reason to bully you, to intimidate you, to put you down. Although they will always find a reason, they always find something, let them be. Don't pay them mind. How somebody treats you says a lot more about them than about you, and it is what it is. They're just hurting inside and they're reflecting that onto you. Do you deserve it? No. But should you care? Also no. Okay? Ooh, okay, so that was really deep. I like that. Okay, so now let's get on to the This Might Help Oracle deck. That's how it looks. Damn, this is way longer than I thought it would. I always say this. But, like, this is so true. I didn't think I was going to be so, like, analytic about it. But here I am, an hour in, and I'm still not done. That's how much that's how invested I am in this. Rightfully so. Okay, let's open it up. That's how it looks. Ooh, I've never seen the back. Interesting. Size comparison. I'm gonna do a better size comparison when I actually take the plastic off, but that's how it looks inside. The booklet. So, a table of contents, introduction, how to use the cards. So each cards, each page, there's a, oh my gosh, I can talk. So each cards have their page, their proper page, introduction, how to use, and each description of the card. Oh, I love this. Okay, so we have the card, a title for the card, and we have which in which card it is found. Okay, so this deck usually, I want to read it in tradition actually. I was going to read it on my own, but I actually want to read it on a video. But each card here on the oracle is a symbol in a tarot card deck, and I like that. I was like, oh, how am I going to figure this out? But it's literally set in the booklet where you can find a symbol. Okay, and it's in order wall. Okay, like that. So introduction. When I created this My Heart Tower, I was drawing a portrait of my world. I wanted everyone I knew and I loved to be able to see themselves in the deck. At the same time, I stayed true to the symbolism of Arthur Waite and Pamela Coleman, Sibyllis Smith, Esther Rider-Waite-Smith deck, because I think the system of tarot those two created is absolutely brilliant. Each card depicts an archetype of universal human experience, and within that, every single card can be boiled down to good piece of advice, interpreting those universal concepts into your individual experiences through the process of reading. Now that is magic, and that is what heart is about. So I took out the magical context and Christian imagery, reduced the number of white dudes to a much more reasonable number, added brown people, black people, gay people, fat people, queer people, and kept the rest. That is the This My Heart Tarot. This might help oracle is a deeper exploration of the tarot symbolism that I love. Each card isolates and lovingly renders a single symbol, whether it be an object or animal. Within this My Heart Tarot, each card's meaning is derived by analyzing the symbol it depicts within the greater context of its original tarot card, along with how to interpret the symbol separate from its original context. So this might help oracle consists of 34 cards, 22 for the majors and 12 for the minors. This might help card showcases a symbol that can be found on an individual card in the original This My Heart Tarot deck. The deck is meant to be used in conjunction with the This My Heart Tarot. Each oracle card is a deeper dive into the tarot symbolism, designed to add information and meaning as a clarifying card. I hope this might help oracle gives you another tool with which to have a conversation with yourself, analyze your situation, observe your reactions, and interview the unconscious motives for your conscious actions. I hope it aids your journey of understanding. I hope it helps. I love the wordplay. Okay, love Isabella. So how to use, man. Okay, should I read it? I'm like, I don't want to bore you all, but like, we're gonna read it. Skip it if you would like. But how to use these? There are two ways to read whether this might help oracle. The first option is to treat and use this deck like you would a tarot deck. Consider it a tool which you can use to have an intimate conversation with yourself. Ground yourself, ask a question, and pull the cards. Feel free to use spreads or read the cards intuitively. The second way to read this might help is in the conjunction with a tarot deck. Lay out your tarot reading however you choose, asking questions or using a spread. If you are unsure what a card means, or you'd like some more information, hold this oracle deck in your hand and ask, what are you trying to tell me? Or can I know more about this? Then pull an oracle card and lay it on the top right corner of the tarot card. Integrate the meaning of the oracle card in your understanding of the tarot card and try to see how it has clarity in your reading. This practice is called putting a clarifier. Okay, so each card's meaning, and that's it. So there are 43 pages. So let's see. That's how it looks. We're going to take a closer look at it. Hold up. We are back in this angle. So the size comparison. Okay. Showing other cards, the same cards that I showed earlier. The same decks. It's interesting because at the first glance it looks fat. It looks really like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's normal length. It look really large. Okay, I don't know if you understand my vocabulary. But hey, if you understood, you understood. If you didn't, you didn't. It's totally fine. Again, an oracle here, so normal that it's way bigger here. Okay, so let's see. The dog, the magician's wand, the veil, the 12-star crown, the ram, the crossed keys, the bow of arrows, the steed. I love how the first cards obviously represent, yeah, each major arcana. So if you are even whether you're new or not, like, this is going to be easier to remember because they are in order for the major arcanas. We're gonna see how they are for the minors, but thus far the 7, the chariot, the steed, pretty easy to see at a quick glance which card, which symbolism, which card it symbolizes here. The garland, the string card. The string card? Is it the string card? I know number 8 is string card, but that, yeah, this is a hermit. But I don't remember the string card having garland. Interesting. Maybe I'm tripping. The lantern, they are French. The snake. What is number 10? What is number 10? What is number 10? I don't know numbers by heart, y'all. I've been using tarot. Ah, the wheel. The wheel of fortune. The wheel of fortune has a snake. Okay, their wheel of fortune has a snake. I don't pay enough attention to know if there's a snake on the wheel or not, to be honest. The battered sword, which is the justice. The rope, okay, the england. The banner of death. The death card. The middle path, which is the temperance. The shackles, which is the devil. Lightning bolt, the tower. Abysses. Is it the star? I think it's the star. Yeah. Star. The mask. The moon. The sunflower. Oh, gorgeous. The sunflower. The sun. The feather of truth. Ooh, the judgment. The, okay, Ouroboros. The world. Now, okay, elements. Okay, interesting. Now onto the elements. Water. So I think there are 4 cards per elements. Yeah, per elements, per, what's the word that I'm looking for? Not core card. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go with elements because I'm forgetting the other word, but water. The hot drink. The broken cup. This is the 8 of cups. The bird in flight. No clue which one it is. Blindfold. The blindfold, which is hair. air element, I'm pretty sure. Blindfold. Yep, air. Double-edged swords. Not sure. The bonfire. This is hurt. Is it hurt? No, this is fire. The bonfire. The cat. Which card has a cat? Damn, this is detailed because I don't remember any cat. This is gonna force me to like pay attention to the details. Wow, the salamander. Which card has it? Which fire? Whoa, I don't remember. Whoa. The fertile hurt, so this is hurt element. Is this the Seven of Pentacles? Because I know Seven of Pentacles had a farm. The King of Pentacles had a farm as well. But I'm just the King of Pentacles. This is like a memory game. I actually love this because it's like forcing myself to pay attention to the details and take a deeper look at the cards. Hooded Falcon, that's the King of Cups. No, King of Pentacles. Whoa, King of Cups. Well, King of Pentacles, I'm pretty sure. Coins. That could be so many different cards here. Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. But yeah, let's see how they shuffle. Ooh, they're stiff, y'all. This is one thing I don't like about new decks. They're stiff. You have to break them in, okay? Let me change ankle really quickly. Let's see how they shuffle. And it's nothing about the creator. It's just every single deck that is like that. Like, I'm literally not being complaining. Not complaining, but I'm not being judgmental here. I understand, but like, I'm not gonna lie here. It's pretty stiff. Especially there's golded foil on them. Oh my gosh, this is so stiff, y'all. I might shuffle with this one to break it in because this is going to be harder. It's going to take a little bit of time to break this in. Okay, so let's take a card and see, well, see how it shuffles first. Like I said, it's a little bit stiff. A little bit stiff. Just giving my honest opinion on this review here. And I'm not, it's not necessarily compliment, it's just me telling y'all what it is here. Compared to, this is so opposite because this is like too slippery. And this is too stiff. Oh my gosh, y'all. We're gonna figure this out, okay? We're gonna make it work. But didn't they say to do that and to pick a card? Everybody like picks their card differently. But I might do this with this one, or I love to shuffle end over end. But okay, got two cards. I might try to find another way because this is gonna hurt my hands. I'm not even trying to be shady. I'm not trying to be mean here, but I really love to shuffle and I could shuffle for a long time. But this is going to hurt my hands, so I might try to use a different. This could work. I don't usually shuffle like this, but I love to shuffle with this because they're pretty small, so it's not too hard. It's not too troublesome to shuffle with this like this. Or I could shuffle like this. Or like I said, spread it out and pick a card. Or, you know, there's different ways here. Or you could do this. I used to do this in the beginning. Beginning stages of my tarot practice. Don't do that anymore. But, and pick a card. You know, there's different ways to shuffle. You can literally Google ways to shuffle. That's neither here nor there. So we have If I'm laughing, don't mind me. Okay? This is laughable because I'm like, okay, your nervous pettiness is coming out. Okay, they're throwing blows at me, and that's why I'm laughing. So we have the rope, which is a symbolism of the anged man, and the battled sword. Is it? Oh, just the justice. Okay, we have two majors here. Wasn't really well shuffled, but should I? Let's find the cards. And we're gonna read both of them because both of them wanted to come out. Let's see. I'm gonna read them to see how I can read them, how they can, yeah, be read. I don't know why, but the battle also gave me the Ten of Swords here, kind of vibe. But hey, side note. Let me try to find those cards. The Hangman and the Justice. Oops. Okay. I just realized I said it's too slippery. It's very slippery, but I don't necessarily mind it. It's just that I'm gonna need to be more careful because, you know, if they fall on the floor, when they fall on the floor, they tend to get like ruined, and that's what I'm afraid about. But like, is it a bother? No, but I know that may be a bother for some people here. Okay, so I didn't even know, because at first I thought it was the Ace of Swords. I'm just noticing how the sword was broken here. It's like rusted here, rusty here. Interesting. Okay, either way. So let's read. I want to read this one first. Okay, so let me channel first, and we're gonna see how it reads. The original message in the tarot book, in the book. So I see that somebody has been blatantly told the truth, right? It hurts, but it's much so needed. Okay, somebody has been told again and again and again and again the truth, but maybe that's the reason why somebody didn't want to hear it, because of what is not said in the best of way, was said in a rude manner each and every single time. There was no good intention behind the truth being told. So now the universe has sent you other ways for you to see the truth, but in a light-hearted way. Okay, for you to see it, for you to be told the truth, but in a more light-hearted way. Okay, yes, it's something you need to hear, but doesn't mean that it needs to be harsh. Doesn't mean that because it's the truth, that you have to take it no matter whichever way it's being, whichever form it's being told. You know, like, it's the truth, but if it's told in a harsh way, you don't have to accept it. It's rude. It's what it is. Rude. Okay, it's not that you don't want to accept the truth. It's you're not allowing, you're not accepting the way it's being told to you. And there's not acknowledgement, but like the universe is like recognizing that, it's congratulating you that, okay, maybe that was your work, maybe that was a lesson that needed to be learned. Yes, it's the truth, but doesn't mean because it's fucking rude they have to take it. Okay, you can tell me in a nicer way, please ma'am, thank you, next. Okay, and the universe is acknowledging that, and they're proud of you for that, and now they're actually sending you better people around you that are able to be honest around you, but that are able to communicate in a better way, and not just because they want people to hurt, right? So let's actually read. Now that you saw that you're not surrounded by the best of people, the universe is commanding you for that, and they're saying, actually sending you better people. Okay, So let's read it. Read them. The battered sword, the brutal truth, justice. The sword of justice represents cutting to the truth of things. There are brutal truths in this world, and no shortage. Oh my god, let me restart. But like just the first lines, and I'm like, oh shit, this is what I've been saying, and I was like, double confirmation for me that I was reading the right thing here. But hey, side note: the sword of justice represents cutting to the truth of things. There are brutal truths in this world, and no shortage of forces that don't want you to see them. Current societal institutions of justice, such as courts of law and prison systems, have been built on centuries of oppression. How can we trust institutions that grew from these roots? How can we imagine better ones? The battered sword urges you to act in alignment with your personal ideal of justice. Look at the scars on the blade. The fight for justice has been a long one, and it will be longer still. Your part is just one step in a long, non-linear march toward progress. As a clarifier, the battered sword will land on a card which represents the situation in which your personal ideals of justice will come into play. How can you fight the injustice you see? How can you create systems of fairness and accountability around you? The rope, the means of suspension, the hangman. The hangman suspends himself upside down by his foot, the glow of enlightenment around his head. He is making an active choice to surrender control in the interest of growth. He is withdrawing, he is letting go. As a result, his understanding of himself and his place in the universe has time and space to expand. The rope is the means of suspension. It is the thing or a person that will slow you down. It may literally bind you, forcing you to do less, or generally be more still than you usually are. Like the hangman, the changes of pace represented by the rope has the potential to be good for you. The trick will be to accept your circumstances and see this as an opportunity for growth rather than confinement. As a clarifier, the rope will land on a card that will force you to take a pause, and if you have the right attitude, allow you to rest and grow. So yeah, that's it. That's what I have for y'all. Hope this was insightful, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Hey, so while I was about to do a spread to get to know my deck, like I always do, I realized I completely forgot to read this card. So let's hear. Here we go. So here, this my hurt / this my heal. A girl and a wolf cycle between tender affection and a difficult struggle. In the upright position, the girl tenderly holds the wolf. In the downward position, the girl and the wolf are locked in a desperate battle. The figures are cyclical with with the four symbols of the minor arcana in the corners, suggesting struggle and peace are temporary, position in a never-ending cycle. The wolf represents the external world. Risk is inherent in a well-lived life. There will be vibrant joy, crushing pain, and multitudes in between. All experiences that are meaningful, that are truly joyful, can also bring you the most pain. In the downward position, with the girl and the wolf fighting at the top, it suggests a time of great difficulty. The external world has beaten you. Times are hard and you are reacting to that hardship. In order to return to equilibrium, acceptance is key. If you fight what has happened to you, blame yourself, or refuse to recognize what is going on, you will add to your own suffering. Accept what has happened, and you can become a stronger person on the other side, able to form meaningful bonds with those who have had similar experiences. On the upright position with the girl and the wolf at peace on the top, it's just a time of healing. Humans are social animals that evolved to thrive in community. Connection is the key to our survival and our highest goal, and this connection with others and the world around you that will facilitate growth. Take care of your people, love your world, and you will also be taking care of and loving yourself.